What types of advanced technologies or emerging weather tech right now are you most excited about that you think could really make an impact across all of those realms you mentioned?
Well, I've been at this for a while. I started my career at NASA. I was a deputy project scientist for a mission called the Global Precipitation Mission. I'm now at the University of Georgia. And so the good news, bad news, the bad news first is that yes, climate is changing and extreme weather is a problem for us. But the good news, I actually am the eternal optimist. We have the technology. We know what to do on the observational side, on the mitigation and adaptation side, on the resiliency side. We just have to have the will to do it and get over the climate delayism that's at play because of discussions about how much it's going to cost and who this and that. But the things that excite me most are sort of new renewable. I was talking with a colleague that's here in the audience from Dominion Energy. I don't see certain people as different sort of stakeholders. We're all in this game, and he was talking about how they're moving into more renewable energy sources. So that's kind of the low-hanging fruit. We know where we need to go in those spaces with wind and solar and nuclear even. But there are also new technologies in terms of, for example, one of the things that I've been involved in with at the University of Georgia, we're thinking about ways to take heat that cities produce, the urban heat island, repurpose or redistribute that heat. We know that there's technology that can do that. But in terms of the observational side, and we're here talking at Tomorrow I/O, so there are new capabilities. So one of the things that we need to improve is our long-term data record so that we can detect and monitor the change. You've got to have a long-term record of things like precipitation, sea level, and so forth. You have to have improved modeling capacity. Most of our models, when I was in grad school, were very coarse. They didn't get down at the scale of a city or a county. But now with some of the new observations that are coming from the federal space, people like NASA, NOAA, but also private sector, that's the new part, Tomorrow I/O. New capabilities with SmallSat, CubeSat capabilities that are providing some of these measurements in ways that we never envisioned, and faster. There's a place for both. I grew up in an era at the AMS where there was sometimes a tension between the federal space and the private sector, but now we all play in the same sandbox.
Got it.
And so federal government can do some things better, and the private sector can do some things better, faster and quicker, and take more risk. And so this ecosystem is emerging, and so we're going to need that partnership because this is a big challenge. It's not going to be solved by one sector.